Anyway, I've got a feeling I'd be able to get even stronger if you and I were both working at it. Let me go ahead and save the gym's location in your map app in case you decide to go for it. My Ford Coco app. My Ford Coco phone case. Pokemon gym location be added to your map. We could just see who all they all are. Wait. So I gotta go to Cortando, then Artisan, then what was the next one? Yeah, cause Glacido's last. Alfanando is 7th. I think Montenevera is 6th. I think Delia is 5th. Yeah, was Iona 3rd? Because I think Iona was... I think Lavincia is 3rd, which I think that would mean Cascarafa is 4th. Victory Road has been added. Give us some thought. So colorful. A lot of teachers here are real colorful characters. They need to try hard to stand out. Where would you like to go? No, obviously the cafeteria. It looks like there's multiple points. Crunchy munch, crunchy munch. I didn't... I wanted to go around it, but okay. Oh, Rotums are actually here. I mean, I figured, but I wasn't sure. I'm told these Pokemon that camouflage themselves as fruit. This is... like... Applin? It's the only thing I can think of. Hope your studies are going well. Okay, well, what do you have today? I actually saw 5 alarm sandwich, peanut butter sandwich. Ooh, I love those. Okay, I don't love those. I just deal with them. Potato salad sandwich, pickle sandwich, egg sandwich. Never was a fan of pickles. Far off regions. I heard that in other regions people like to eat rice covered in stuff called curry. Have you had curry before? You're Spain. You're not that far from... You're not that far from Galar. I haven't had first and I already want seconds. Can have good meal and get some meal powers. Maybe that'll help me in my grades. Oh, hey, so we meet again. You remember me, right? I don't think we've met. What? Come on, I gave you Maridon's Pokeball. Did you forget? Did I forget to introduce myself? Oh, the name's Arvin. I don't know if you actually did introduce yourself, honestly. Seriously, if you didn't, now you did. I'm gonna tell you your name, nobody, right? Whole school seems to be talking about you. New kid showed up with the president of the student council. I normally wouldn't be even bother showing up for class, but I came all the way to school today just to talk with you, our new celebrity. You gotta help me out so I can finally make my dream a reality. Happy to help. That little maniac says yes to something without even knowing what they're agreeing to. Well, this might come as a surprise, but the fact is, I'm all about that picnic life. The great outdoors, the perfectly prepared sandwiches, all of it. Not I'm bad at cooking either, I could tell you. Right now I'm researching new recipes that'll help Pokemon feel better. Real health food, see? I found this book the other day, and it had a section about the Herba Mystica things. Basically, there's some kind of special herb that heal up any Pokemon as soon as it eats them. Now, there are a total of 5 different types of Mystica based on what I read. Just take a little lick of them once. If in powder will get the blood flowing, provide nutrients, prevent aging, even boost the immune system. These herbs seem like they're the real deal. Only found in Paldea and rare to boot. But this book says they're all guarded by Titan Pokemon, meaning that it's gonna be pretty tough to try to grab even a few sprigs. Cause see, Titans are, well, I think they gotta be things like this. Monsters of Area 0. As we defended further into Area 0, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon. Though we wondered if these compact, cruel beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a while. For a time. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan, yet differences such as its texture and the way it moves suggest it is biologically separate, to say nothing of its treads of iron. I want to get those herbs myself, but I'm not very good at Pokemon battles. Don't have any friends with strong Pokemon to lend a hand either. I've never heard the end of it if I went crawling into that student council girl. But here's you, old sub. You gotta help me out with this. You'd be perfect. Yes. No, wait. I don't need an answer yet. I'll just register the places where it seems there might be Titans in your map for you. Oh, you got Flowed. No, it's Flabébé. Phone case. False Dragon Titan, Quaking Earth Titan, Open Sky Titan, Looking Steel Titan, Stony Cliff Titan. Oh, Stony Cliff is obviously Cloth because it was Rock type. I know what that is. I know what that is. But what was the last one? Oh yeah. Wait, really? Okay. Titan's Lair has been added to your map. Path of Legends. I got the Path of Legends added. Let's do a bit. We can get more into the details later. In the meantime, take this. A little gift for listening and all. A bag of start. Free 1500. Give the idea some serious thought, please. This is nobody, correct? I hacked your smartphone so I can... Oh. Yeah, okay, I know who it is. I hacked your smartphone so I could talk to you. I hope you don't mind. What do you mean hacked? Well, as far as you're concerned, it means I'm basically in control of your phone right now. My name is Cassiopeia. But never mind that. It's you I want to talk about. Are you a trainer with serious potential? If that description is accurate, there's something I'd like to ask you. Tell me, nobody. You know about Team Star, right? No. Nice try, but I know for a fact you've already crossed paths with them. Yeah, you... I mean, is it kind of a spoiler when it was very obvious? Team Star was a group of troublemakers formed by some academy students a while back. They caused headaches for the school and tried to bring other students down to their level. And I refused to sit idly by and let them get away with it. So I've come up with a plan to bring down Team Star and force them to disband for good. I call it Operation Starfall. But I'll need allies to carry out this operation. I'd like you to be one of them. Sure. No need to reply right this second. We're going to discuss the details some other time. Till then, I'll leave it to you. Bye. There's nobody. Please do try to keep your voice down if you're making calls from the school, won't you? Of course, sir. You don't want anyone else overhearing any personal information, after all. Honestly, there are so many things we need to be careful about in this day and age. On you go then, young lady. Team Star, you say? Ding dong dong ding! Calling Miss Nobody to the director's office, please. Once again, Miss Nobody to the director's office, please. Dong ding ding dong. Getting to the call to the principal's office on day 1. Fuck me. How many books that I can read? The more books that I can read in a lifetime. I don't know why I did that. Boy, am I ever glad I came to this school. The fuck is this place? Oh. It's an exit or an entrance? Types of moves 1. Do you want to read it? What does it say? Maybe familiar Pokemon on the grass water. There are 18 types such types in all. Every Pokemon species has at least 1 type. Some have 2. When Pokemon move the same type as they are, the move's power increases by 50%. Holy shit, it's explaining stab. Pokemon that have 2 types move either type will receive this increase. Holy shit, it explains stab. I don't think a game has ever acknowledged that. There's a book about the other Mystica. I know there is, but what could it be? That's the first time I've ever heard that. Child, Uva Academy School song. Do you want to read it? Yes. Our grand musical stands our dear Uva, where we enter as seeds and leave in fruition. Fruition? Yeah, I think that's how you say it. I think that's the word. Our minds wide as the crater, for wise educators, filled with individual spirit and future ambition. Teach us well, O grapes of Paldea. The STEM track. There's a girl named Penny in the STEM track. She's smart and really good with machines. Here she started coming to school again. Reading out loud from your textbook gets your ears and mouth on the learning. Bug types. Bug types eat grass. That's why they're strong against grass types. My dear boy Venonat. It's been so long. I'm glad to see you're finally in the game once again. You were missed dearly. And for those of you wondering why I'm saying it, if I remember correctly, the last time Venonat was actually in a game, in the regional decks of a game, was Gen 2. And even then, I don't think you were actually able to catch Venonat until the Kanto region of Gen 2. I swear, Occult. Occult is such a weird magazine. It's just full of utter nonsense. I'm just glad to see Venonat finally used again. Brings a tear to my eye. Team Star. Have you heard Team Star? They were a big problem around here, but that was a while ago. There's all types of moves too. Do you want to read it? When Pokemon Terrestrial types becomes their Terra type, that means moves of their Terra type will have their power increased. Moves of the Pokemon original type will keep their usual power increase as well. For example, Pikachu, which is an innately electric type, has a Steel type as its Terra type. Then upon Terrestrialization, you receive boost in power for both Steel type move, both the Steel type move Iron Tail and Electric type move Thunderbolt. Yeah, for some reason, no one thought that. It's like, really? I thought that. I didn't want to talk to the Igglybuff. It's easy to find where I can go if I look it up on the computer. Is that true? Really? Do I just click the computer as well? Yeah, I can. Alright, Miss Nobody, what class would you like to take? Biology, Math, and Battle Studies. Interesting. I feel like I can grow stronger if I sign up for Battle Studies. I get a lot of battle tips from Miss Tim's math class too. I really like language class. It doesn't have too much to do with Pokemon though. You know, Pokemon natures. Nature Pokemon have different natures as much as people do. You may be able to get an idea of your Pokemon's nature if you watch how they behave on picnics, whether they run around a lot or nap a lot, for example. Pokemon's natures influence their stats to degrees. For example, Pokemon's adamant natures tend to have their attack stats grow stronger than it would otherwise, while their special attacks may suffer. Holy shit, they're explaining natures as well. Explain stab, explain natures. This is the first fucking time they've ever done shit like that. Did you know? Hey, did you know the school was established 805 years ago? This book entitled Student Registry. Stickbook holds still records of the academy students and when they attended. Wait, what's this? Some of the recent pages have parts torn out. You can't read them. It almost looked like you could be a Team Star member. I asked so many questions that a teacher learned my name on the first day. So between Super Potion and Half Potion, which one heals your Pokemon more? Hyper. You're supposed to 120 while Super only gives 60. You know, Academy rules and regulations. Do you want to read it? Dress. Students shall wear their Academy-provided uniforms at all times. Hairstyle is left to students' discretion. Other students should behave properly and strive not to inconvenience others. Addendum. During their Independence Day, students may travel freely throughout the Paldea. However, the Great Curtain of Paldea remains strictly off-limits due to safety hazards. I'm gonna go upstairs. Oh god. Oh god! Why? It's not occult. It's the July issue. Do you want to read it? The article caught your eye. Enigmas of Paldea. Fire number is file number 7. Iron Jugulis. I always said Jugles, but I realized there's an I in there. Pokemon or machine. This flying life form bearing a resemblance to Hydreigon has been seen in a certain corner of Paldea. It was reported to have raised the entire building with a high energy blast, then flown off as if it was finding next objective. Iron Jugulis is theorized to be a sort of machine Hydreigon hybrid, as it combines the former ruthlessness with its latter's ferocity. It takes its name from the similar description entity in the Violet book. I'm from a small town called Fernando. There's so many people in here at the school. These Patrice help me get the books I can't reach. Let me get my studies, but Pokemon battles are another story, another study. Do you think you can help me become stronger? Pretty good at Pokemon battles, but have trouble studying. Think you can help me prep for my next exam? This magazine titled Sweet Truth. You want to read it? This tasty pastry wonders underground is undergoing a popularity sugar rush that's got lined out the door all day long. It's pastry soapberry, located in Cortando, all of Central, at the foot of the very large tree. At the heart of it all is Katie, the proprietor who inherited the shop from family and keeps its ovens hard at work. Soapberry's bug-type Pokemon theme is on full display in its pastry lineup. They're a treat to see and eat. Cortando. It said yes, which I think... No. I think the bug gym was around there too, so yeah, it really is her, isn't it? How'd that happen? I joined the school because I wanted to learn about Pokemon. Now I'm getting interested in the STEM track too. This magazine titled Paldean Sports Monthly. Sub-Zero Shredder has done it again. The world's second-ranked snowboarder put on a clinic at the Montenevera Cup, claiming his sixth straight win in the Paldea's major competition. No one's been able to snatch that crown yet. If you think you've got what it takes, come take me on. This ice-cold athlete declared from the winner's podium. He could just feel his rivals steal their resolve. We'll see how things unfold in 2 weeks at the Glaciado Mountain Cup. Glacia? Twins. Look at that. How to become a champion? For Pokemon trainers who are out to grow stronger and wiser, there is no higher calling than becoming a champion. To reach that lofty rank, you must pass a test administered at Paldea's official Pokemon League headquarters. In Paldea, anyone, and in fact any number of people, can become a champion regardless of factors like age. That means you too, as long as you've got the strength and the wisdom to set a lead example to your fellow trainers. Your path to becoming a champion lies in the Pokemon gyms throughout the Paldea. Once you've defeated the 8 gym leaders in battle and earn the gym badges, we look forward to your knock on the Pokemon League's door. Look at appreciating Sunflora. An artisan, a town alive with flowers and artwork, there is a special abiding love for the sun Pokemon Sunflora, whose sunny floral figure and bright smile never fail to warm the heart. Denizens of Artisan have long revered nature, the subject of much art made in the town, and the nurturing sun. Sunflora embodies qualities of both, which is why the town has a tradition of gathering and caring for those. Yeah, I think that's for those Pokemon. Wow, town must suck then if they're worshipping Sunflora. We're going to talk festivals of Paldea. Paldean town of Cortando, widely known for its olive production, is also home to the peculiar Olive Harvest Festival. Participants try to usher in a plentiful olive harvest by rolling large balls that resemble olives into a gold. It is said that the more olive balls are rolled to the gold, the more abundant next year the crop will be. All comers, including tourists, are welcome to join the olive roll. So reader, do give it a try yourself if you're in town for the festival. There's more books. Yeah, occult. It's the June issue. Article caught your eye. In English of Paldea 5-6. Iron Thorns, a Tyranitar of the distant future? A strange being called Iron Thorns has been sighted in a certain cave in Paldea. This being bears a strong resemblance to Tyranitar, but it apparently displays great cool-headedness and prefers to avoid unnecessary fights. It appears to be highly intelligent and clad in metallic armor, causing some to speculate that it may be a Tyranitar as it would appear 1 billion years from now. Its name comes from a similarly described entity that appears in the Violet book. Art, the scenic route. This month we're taking the scenic route over to Artisan to see Surrendering Sunflora. I had to make sure I was reading that right. Sunflora by Brasius, the Verdant Vistosius. I don't know these words. This humble columnist wonders if ever a work has so aptly captured Ennui and Languor as their installment. The sculptures are every bit as surreal as the title, prompting great minds to debate just what has sent the Sunflora into a state of surrender. But though the meaning may elude us, the reader is urged to visit Artisan and see for themselves. Move, please. Thank you. Oh, shit. There's so much more. Aha! Of people and Pokemon. Far in the past, humankind and Pokemon lived in mutual fear of one another, but some humans who loved and appreciated Pokemon made an effort to bridge this divide, and gradually the two sides grew closer and found harmony. That was a short read. Occult is the August issue. Number 8. Iron Moth. UFO sent to spy on humankind? The name Iron Moth was borrowed from that of the flying object described in the era-defying Violet book. It is said to resemble Volcarona and would descend from the skies, following people around and occasionally even attacking them. I guess I heard something random. Or maybe I was just hearing things. Some point to Iron Moth's aggression as a sign that it is, in fact, a UFO, so it's being controlled by alien life. Perhaps something out there is using Iron Moth to observe us, waiting for the moment to mount an invasion. Going a little overboard there, don't you think? Galar, a history. Waiting for the town of Stoneside, which sits tucked away in the mountains, to study an ancient mural painted upon a wall of rock. But our plans and the mural itself were shattered by an attack from a Caparajah. Yet behind the mural, what should we find but a pair of Pokemon statues, one bearing a sword and the other a shield. These statues, older than any artifact we've yet discovered, call into question everything we know about the legendary hero. I can't look at any of those. Find foods from far away. Have you chanced upon pewter crunchies? The fabled signature dish of Kanto's region, Pewter City? These snacks' rugged, browned appearance makes them almost rock-like at first glance. I didn't know they had a snack. Indeed, pewter crunchies were inspired by the rock-type Pokemon for which the Pewter Gym is renowned. Unfortunately, their forbiddingly tough appearance and surprisingly thin flavor have kept them from attaining true popularity. Good God, there's starlies everywhere. Isn't it impressive? Everyone here is here to study. Are you going for the STEM track, or maybe the humanities track? If you're into Pokemon, then the general studies track might be good. Just fucking sleeping. Aha. Hall of Fame badge is a record. Our county honors students and their graduates that achieve outstanding results no matter the field. With a Hall of Fame badge, we hope students will be encouraged to follow their passion wherever they may lead. Hall of Fame badge is awarded. Turo. Motherfucker got one? Which means Sada also got one then. Magazine Occult, September issue. Number 9. Iron Treads, an alien weapon? In one arid corner of Paldea, there have been reports of a mysterious life form. It is said to resemble a dolphin at first glance, albeit one that can abruptly assume a spherical shape and launch into a swift rolling attack. Rumors say this being is some kind of weapon using technology not of this world, but no one can say for sure. Apparently it's called Iron Treads after the name of a strange being that was written about in the mysterious Violet book. Occult October issue. 10. Iron Bundle and an ancient civilization robot. The mysterious Violet book makes reference to a being called Iron Bundle, which was said to look like Delibird and to possess a spherical apparatus from which it would fire huge blasts of ice to propel itself through snowy lands. Plenty of theories about it have been floated. A leading one suggests that it is part of a long-gone civilization, a notion supported by ancient writings that describe the design and usage of machines resembling Iron Bundle. Who the fuck kept making that damn sound? Oh, the Pachirisu below me. I don't think I've ever seen a school where the entrance was also a library. Crocodet's adventures. I don't know. Crocodet, the fire child Pokemon. Or is it Charcadets? May have been little, but did that stop it from being a mighty hero? Not one bit. When a mean Gengar came along to play tricks and scare people, Charcadet stood tall. Rah! Hi-ya! It cried. But soon, brave little Charcadet got bound up tight in Gengar's long tongue. How could the fire child Pokemon get out of this mess? Just as things started to grow hazy before Charcadet's eyes, the sound of her voice came. Two paths lie before you, young Charcadet, it said. Choose between these two sets of armor and assume a new form so you can defeat Gengar. And sure enough, two sets of armor appeared before Charcadet. To be continued. Oh. Is that Pokemon? Okay. Wasn't that supposed to be a... Yeah, it stays right there. I've literally read everything, so,